Spaghetti!
Spaghetti! Hello, everybody, and welcome to the newest indoor adventure in Tyrant Security Darkness in the Lighthouse, Part 3. Today is September 17th, 2020, and you are loved. That is something that we like to remind each and every single one of our viewers and listeners at the beginning of each and every single one of these games. If this is your first time tuning in, you can go to youtube.com/indooradventures to check up on all of the VODs of each of the games that we have played up until this point, or you can go towards where anywhere audio casts are made available for free. You can find us there under the same moniker. And if you already support us on YouTube and Twitch, hey, did you know we got a Patreon set up? So if you go to patreon.com/indooradventures, you can gain access to our after show called Nights in the Courtyard, where we answer questions not only from the community, but also from each other. All of that is being hosted for free at Patreon, so you don't need to be a patron to actually gain access to that there after show. It's just being posted there so that way it doesn't end up getting, lost in the rest of the games that we do on this channel, which, if you are tuning in live, we do on Monday and Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But if you already support us on YouTube, Twitch, Patreon, all of those other things, and you're thinking to yourself, gee, I wish there was another way that I could help support the show, you are in luck. If you go to indooradventure.redbubble.com, you can find our merch store. We got t-shirts, we got posters, we got mugs, throw pillows, clocks, shower curtains. We're working on getting the nunchucks out there, but I don't know if Redbubble will actually carry those or not. So, hey, maybe we'll start looking other places to make those nunchucks. But what we do have currently are our Tiamat masks. So that way you can help protect yourself while you are going about your day, and all of the proceeds from these masks will end up going to Doctors Without Borders for COVID-19 research. So if you want to help support a good cause, that is an easy way to do so. And of course, all of our masks come in the 5 glorious chromatic colors of Tiamat. So if you are interested in red, blue, white, green, or black, hey, guess what? We got your back. But that is it for my spiel. So, hey, Satan, who you playing today?
Me. Hi everyone, I'm Satan, and I'll be playing Vi, the Drow Bod and Horse Person of Tyrant Security. Not the golden mongoose anymore, but the green dragon branch.
Ooh, it's me. It's me, right? It's been 2 weeks. Yeah, it's me. It's Ethan. I'm here. I'm playing Alellen, the wizard, and also the occultant. I forgot everything else about him though, because it's been 2 weeks. So we'll just have to figure that out as we go.
Greybeard of Greybeard's Tavern, and I was just looking for, my official broadsword from Redbubble. Sorry, chat. Saucefire was joking about it. Anyway, tonight I'll be playing Hu'Gurk, the Bugbear Gloomstalker Ranger Cartographer.
And I am the Indoor Adventurer, he, him, and tonight I shall be playing as Connie Adler, she, her, Tiefling War Cleric, and also Decisionist.
I am in a new space and discombobulated. I am also Arjhan Yardars, CFO and founder of Tyrant Security. I am also Cyberwolf 1201, Cyberwolf 1201 and Jabroni TV. But today, I'm Connor, and I'm going to be running, a game of D&D for my friends. That's these friends. So, yeah. Last time we left off, we had a little bit of downtime within your newly established branch, or newly reclaimed branch at Iliard's Rest, during which time you have done some investigative reporting, or have gotten some investigative reporting done that has led to the complete and utter decline of the political career of Claudius Fulston, the mayoral candidate and owner of like half the town. One of the things that your friend Meg Larkin, the investigative reporter, had uncovered is that Danielle the Stormbringer is dead. Which she was a cleric who was about to go up against a vampire. That's a thing that happened, and a silent spell on a cleric before they go up against a really tough opponent is kind of a death sentence. Oop. So the townspeople ran him out, and off screen he was dealt with appropriately. But that's just the downtime stuff. We
Can't
had
talk about that.
we had an actual adventure. Can't talk about that. We had an actual adventure to get to, which took you into the into Vascor, the floating city of Vascor, to retrieve something that a shape changer named Opal Discard was in charge of, that needs to be secreted out of the city. You have teleported to the city with the help of the Orrery of the Wanderer, where you quickly realize the city is not in the same state that it once was. The floating city has been broken up into a series of now floating islands. After not falling down to the ground and instead taking a magical light shaft of featherfall, it's a thing. It's an elevator. After taking an elevator down to the Termina district, you made your way to the stable quiver, where Arjhan told you that this shapechanger could be found. And as we walked into the door, we see the six of you. We have Connie, we have Hu'Gurk, we have Vi, and we have Alellen. But none of the companions were brought except for Dex and Patsky.
Work study.
Work study.
It's part of their contract.
So as you walk into the bar, it's a pretty nondescript bar, like mid-class. Like it's not particularly shabby or rundown. Even though like this part of the city is definitely less like uppity than the literal uppity part of town. But yeah, you walk in, all of the tables are occupied, but there are several empty stools that stand at the bar. And behind the bar is a half-elf who, like, as you approach, possibly, you'll see that he has a very prominent birthmark on one of his cheeks, and it looks amazingly just like a squid, just like the silhouette of a squid.
Hi.
Hey, what can I get you?
How about 3 ales and a wine?
All right. And he turns back, and I don't have my handy dandy DM screen in this room, and I don't want to go and get it. So we'll say 3 silver will cover it.
All right. Thanks. So to remind Alellen, who was definitely there for this,
Absolutely.
we're supposed to say a specific phrase to this opal, but they're a shape changer, so we don't know who they are. But we're supposed to say that's a big hen house. They're supposed to reply with only to a small fox, and then we're supposed to let them know that it's safe to move the cargo down the Platinum Road.
Ah,
I actually took notes.
I
I'm proud
was
of
just gonna say,
myself.
woo!
I'm glad you did.
Our hero.
I was wondering why I had "that's a big hen house" written down. I was like, I don't remember this. My spelling is deteriorating.
Yeah. Can I look around the bar and see how many people there are? Is it like full or
Like there's maybe like 1 or 2 people sitting at the bar. Strangely enough, one of them is a warforged.
Uh-huh. Ooh, so maybe I'll just lean against the bar and as if I was talking to my group, I would say, well, that's a big hen house. But then, like, loud enough for, like, the one or two people at the bar to hear.
Okay.
Where? Connie's like looking around, seeing if she can spot a hen house. I don't know why he keeps saying that. Like, we are
I've
not
only
near
said it
farming
once,
areas
I
at
don't.
all.
It's a saying. Do you know what a hen house
Stop.
means?
Stop trying to make fetch happen. Just
Do you have inspiration?
maybe. I don't know. I do not.
Take it. Take it from Mean Girls.
Anytime I can. I mean,
Well, so
I mean, nobody responds.
Well, I'm just gonna drink my wine then. That was my job.
all right. So
She says to herself, she doesn't say out loud.
it would be very Vi to say it. I did my
Well,
job.
we tried. Let's go home.
No,
Yep.
we tried. Let's go home.
Guess
Is
we won't.
everybody is the barkeep there?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
So is it just us in the bar with the barkeep?
No, like the tables and everything are full
oh, I thought you said there was only one or two people in the bar.
at the bar.
Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, I was confused then. Are
Connie.
there any? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Connie's gonna like do a sweep of the room, see like what people are up to, like if like are there people having like an impromptu drinking contest or playing games or doing something as like a group activity.
Yeah. So you look around the room. At one table you see like a card game going on. Another table you see, like a group of two people in like the same sort of maid robes, like maybe like a uniform or something, who look like they're about to pull their hair out, and there's a very, very thick tome on the table between them. Next table over, you just see a couple of people just like drinking and chatting. Yeah.
I'll hang out with the book nerds. And Connie will kind of walk over and like hands behind her back, kind of like tilt up on the back of her heels. Just, what you guys reading?
God!
That looks really big and heavy and hard to understand. You guys must be smart.
I mean, we're trying to study, I guess.
Alellen will hear that and then like make Dex and Patsky go over to the table and just be like, "Hey, listen, this is free. This is free."
I mean, listen, have you like been around? Have you like studied like multiversal history?
Do the hells count as multiversal history?
They could. Do you know what happened to the Netherese Empire? It's
Indoor does, but
supposed to be in Toril.
But
Like, why the fuck do we have to study Toril?
I don't know. But if you want, I could help. I'm pretty good at helping people.
Okay, but I mean, so like, what the fuck is a Mythalar?
Can I roll a history check?
You can. Yeah, you
Okay.
can make a history check.
I really love the idea of also at the edge of the table, there's a goblin and a kobold, both like popping their heads up to listen.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. That was a terrible roll. That's better. 15.
15. Connie has no reason to know what a Mythalar is and how it relates to the Netherese Empire.
Nope, not at all. Well, Maybe it's like one of those thingies, like one of those like super powerful thingy things.
Ah, insightful. Please leave.
Well, all right. Well, thank you. You've been very helpful too, and I wish you the best of luck on your research. She just gives like a stank face while she's saying it, and then just walks back over to the group. They were incredibly unhelpful and awful rude.
Alellen
That-
has pushed the students back over, and he's just like, now you see how bad it could be? Do you see how great it is at this school?
I have met pit
right?
fiends with more manners.
That's why I never get involved with students. They're too rude.
They just looked like they were in need of some help.
No,
Don't
my
offer your
students.
help unless there's something in it for you, darling.
No, watch them fail. Fuck them.
Exactly. There you go. That's the right attitude.
She's learning.
I'm proud of you, Connie.
This is dangerous.
Oh, thank you.
So, hey, Vi, like, are we sure this is where that Huber, what was their name? Opal. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is where they're supposed to be?
Yes.
Okay.
This is what I
Yeah.
said.
I think I got it. And he starts talking like louder and louder, and he'll say, and then I said, "That's a big hen house," in like a huge huge bugbear voice across the place.
Okay, make a perception check. Or yeah, perception works. You could make an insight check if you want to.
Okay. Insight it is. Dang it. And 11.
You have no indication that anybody knows what the hell you're talking about.
Can I make a perception check?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I did give her warning that I was gonna do it. So
I don't know. My computer's being so fucking slow. 1 second. 15.
You also have no indication that anybody knows what Hu'Gurk is talking about.
I don't know. We did our job.
Maybe
I'm just gonna
we
drink my wine.
come back later. Were we given a time of day?
No.
by
Were we
chance?
give? No.
Okay, well, maybe we just come back later. Maybe they're not here right now.
I say, good job, Vi. Clack.
Ding. We did a great Hu'Gurk.
A valiant effort. Or maybe it's one of those things where they'll find us.
No, I'm pretty sure they told us to come here and find them.
Yeah, but we said our part, so now it's really on them at this point.
That's true.
Ball's in their court.
I'm gonna go see if I can play cards with people. I don't have any money. 0 currency.
Here's 5 gold, dear.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Okay.
Is there a
So,
buy-in?
I mean, you can go up to one of the tables and ask. And one of the tables that does have an open seat, and it looks like there's people playing card games. The person who just like recognizes you and gestures you over. They're like petite human. They have a nicely tailored suit and slick back gray hair. Although she looks young, like no older than like 30. It's just like, oh yeah.
I would absolutely love to get in on your game if you're playing. If there's room at the table.
Absolutely.
And Connie will sit down, just start playing. Something
Now-
to pass the time.
Yeah, so let me pull up the Zenith's rules
For carousing.
for gambling.
Oh, shit.
So you need to
Look,
make.
Alellen, she's gambling.
Oh no!
The key and
So I need you to make three
So
three
she-
checks. The first one is going to be an insight check.
Okay. Ooh, that's not that great. Insight, that's a 9.
Oh, what? Crap. I also need to roll, and I don't have a dice roller in front of me. Ugh. Yes, wow. I am going to get used to this setup eventually. Let's do D10.
Excuse me.
Connie, that is a failure.
Okay. So I lost my first bet.
No, that's just one failure.
Okay.
For the second thing, I need you to make a deception check.
Ooh, I'm good at those. Not really. I'm actually really bad.
Mhm.
That's a 5. I got
That's
a great
failure.
poker face.
And for the third, I need you to make an intimidation check.
Okay, intimidation, I'm actually not that bad at. That is a 14. 15 minus 1.
That is a failure.
I'm so good at this game.
Connie, with 0 successes, you lose all the money that you bet and accrue a debt equal to that amount.
Did they say how much the entry was?
5 gold.
All right, so now I'm in the hole 5. Connie says double or nothing.
You know what? I'll take you up on that. So, do you
This is how it starts.
gaming a proficiency with the gaming set?
No.
Okay, cool. So you're
Wait, I do have proficiency with dice set.
okay. You're not playing dice. You're
Damn
playing
it.
cards. Okay, make a insight check.
That is a 16.
I have proficiency with playing cards.
A 16 just succeeds.
Yes.
God, where that? Okay.
I'm on a roll.
Make a deception check.
That's a 10.
That just fails.
Okay. So
Intimidation.
I'll scoreboard for you.
Oh no!
Oh no.
That's a natural 1 for a 0.
Hey, so with 1 success, you lose half of the money that you bet.
Well,
So now you're down 10 gold.
and I have a debt of 5 on top of
No,
that,
you have
no.
a debt of 10 gold.
and I owe 10 gold. Cool. I need to ask Vi for some money, and as Connie loses, she's just, well, that's a big hen house.
You know, I get the sense that you're looking for somebody. Is that right?
Well, I may have one of those faces. Why?
I mean, you just have. I'm just getting that sort of sense from you and the big guy over there. You know, I know a few people in town. Maybe I can help you out.
Well, I think that would be lovely, but first, I need to get you your money. I will be right back. I need to go talk to my purse holder.
All right.
Here's the 5 that I have, so there's at least 5. I'll get you your 15.
Sure.
Just a second. Connie will, like, dejectedly walk back to Vi. Vi, I need 15 gold.
Why do you need 15 gold?
I made some bad bets.
Hmm?
They're playing cards over there, and I thought maybe, like, the card dealer was the person that we were looking for, so I was planning on, like, winning and yelling, like, oh, that's a big hen house. It's, like, an exaggeration, like, yay, yippee, but I eventually ended up saying it as, like, oh, no. They said that they could help us find somebody, but, like, the words that they were supposed to say was a little different than that's a big hen house. Oh, I think you're looking for somebody. They were supposed to say that's a big hen house. Oh, and it was small fox.
No, there was-
So I need
yeah,
15 gold.
No. She's gonna walk over to the table.
Let's put it to a vote.
Hi.
All in favor of giving me 15 gold pieces to pay off my debts to the lady? Raise your hand. That way we can leave debt free.
I'm going to try to win our money back.
And, like, Connie will go over with Vi.
Hi.
This is my purse
would-
holder.
Yes. I would like to try to win her money back if that's possible.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm good at this.
I'll
I'm a fucking bard.
lean over to Hu'Gurk and just be like, you see, this is exactly how it happens. You think you go in, you
30,
think I
20.
can win it all.
Plus 7.
If it doesn't go my way, I just flip the table and start fighting.
I
Been
mean,
there.
all right. I mean, I could go for one more game,
All
but
right.
it's going to be double or nothing. And your
Oh.
friend owes 10 gold.
All right.
Technically, 15.
No, you
Yeah.
owe 10.
Well, it was the...
You
'cause
gave the
original bet was
buy-in
for
already.
5.
Right.
And then it was double or nothing on that. So wouldn't that have been 10? And then I already had the 10 as my debt.
Sure. You know what? If you want to give up all the money,
Yeah,
that's
that's
fine.
why I thought I owed 15. Anyways, I
But
have,
your friend owes 15 gold.
That's
I'm really good at
fine.
cards when it's just me and Hu'Gurk.
anybody's good at cards when it's just them and Hu'Gurk, dear.
And the best part is we both are dice people.
I am proficient in playing cards then.
So since you have
win.
So since you have proficiency with playing cards, you can instead of making a insight, deception, or intimidation check, you can swap one of those out uh, with a roll of your cards. So like any ability score that you think is appropriate, probably
Okay.
charisma, and
Okay.
add your proficiency modifier.
Um,
So
and
the
you
fir-
said it was perception, intimidation, and deception?
the first one is going to be insight.
Insight. Okay.
So if you're proficient with insight, if you have a pretty good insight, you could roll that. If you don't, you could swap that out with rolling a d20, adding an ability score modifier and your proficiency bonus because you're proficient with playing cards.
I will do that with insight.
Okay. Please roll.
That's plus my proficiency, which that's 21.
Okay. That's a success.
Hmm.
The second one is going to be deception.
Okay. That's a 15.
15 is a success. And the last one is going to be intimidation.
Okay, that one. 14.
That is a failure. So with 2 successes, you gain the amount you bet, which is 15,
Hmm.
plus again half more, so you get 6 gold back.
Thank you so much for letting me play with you, dear.
Absolutely. Now, are you looking for somebody? That's something I can help with if you would like.
What's your name, dear?
Mogul?
Mogul.
Yes, Mogul Vloot.
Interesting. You wouldn't happen to know someone named Opal, would you?
Opal. Yes, I do know Opal.
Where would Opal be?
I think she's out right now. I could show you where her friends meet her.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
$22.
You know where Opal's friends meet her. It's here.
Thanks for your help, but no thank you.
Oh, that's too bad.
Bye.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Bye.
Technically, we gained 1 gold, so I count that as a win. I say as
I
when
see
we
that
get
as
back.
an absolute win.
I say that as an absolute win. So, she's definitely trying to con us.
So what do we do?
Well, I don't know. We're supposed to wait for Opal here. This is where Opal is supposed to be. I don't know. This is as far as I got. I fixed our little debt problem. That's as much as I got.
Are y'all walking back to the bar as you're having this conversation?
Oh yeah, I would have had this conversation back at the bar.
Oh, Opal got herself nicked.
I'm sorry?
Yeah. This is the barkeep. Yeah, funny bit it was with all the law she broke. She gets picked up for something she didn't do, murder, no less. But I'll tell you the truth, Opal ain't the murdering type.
So she's
Yeah,
she's in jail.
yeah. See, Opal was pretending to be this local orc thug, getting some information for a client, but in the meantime, that orc kills somebody on that very same night. Opal was pretending to be him. The guards know the orc, so then they find Opal looking like him, arrest her, throw her into the Underspire. Even though she knows she's a changer, they still blame her. Easier work for them, but that's a lot of a usual suspect in my score. Yeah.
I get the feeling we're gonna have to help, aren't we?
Oh well. That's your lot. She's in the Underspire. She's up for execution.
Oh, fucking hell! Why can't our jobs ever be easy?
Can't exactly deliver anything if you're dead. So, well,
Exactly.
okay. Well, I guess it would depend, right? But we should probably prevent that.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I mean, maybe she was dead when we got here, and we should just keep that whole road of platinum.
We can't. Okay, this is. Let's not talk about this in public, please.
Oh,
Thank you, dear barkeep. What is your name?
They just call me Squid
Hmm.
because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Maybe a bit reductive. Do you have other name?
Yeah, it works.
It work? Okay.
I mean, you don't look. You see like 20 other Johns wherever you go, but there's only one Squid, as far as I know.
What happens if there's 2 squid?
There can
Does that make it
be
a squad?
only one.
Connor, do you have inspiration?
Chat gave me inspiration.
You know, there can be only one.
If there's more of you, then does that make it a squad?
Squid Squad?
Squid squad.
Yeah. I think I would prefer to have like, a platoon of squids.
All right. Well, anyways, thank you for your help, Squid.
Just like in the Navy.
He gives you all the most like pitiful look. Good luck.
Don't look at me like that. Let's go, everyone.
So, what do we do about this Underspire situation? What even is that?
So
I'm
whenever
assuming a
you
prison.
entered the city and were almost falling to your doom, one of the things that you saw within the city below was this crater in the ground, this fissure, in which was standing like a little bit tilted as if it like fell to the earth. This spire that was just sticking out of this hole in the ground. That's that it would be reasonable to assume that that would be the Underspire.
I assume it's the spire that's sticking from the ground. Safe assumption.
Yes, that. Well, that already doesn't sound very good.
And I'm assuming there's no bell for someone that's about to be executed.
Well, we tried. All right.
We could break him out.
Can we?
Good.
Well, they're wrongfully accused, right?
Supposedly, allegedly, yes.
Can we just sign some more papers and do it that way? That seems a lot easier.
We might be able to. Do you think that we could expense their bail to Tyrant Security?
No.
Why not?
You can't bail your way out of death row.
That's fair.
There's no, if they're up for execution, they're not going to have a bail.
What if we found the real murderer?
Okay.
Because then we'd have the real murderer and we could say they didn't murder that person. It was this person who did the murders. And then we just do an old swappy.
Yeah, one works. That seems.
So, just to repeat what Squid's account was, the guards know that she's a shifter, but have thrown her in prison anyway.
Because they're friends with the orc thug that actually murdered the guy.
They just thought it was easier.
Right. Well, why don't we talk to these guards? Make a deal with them.
Oh man, they've been wrongfully accused. If only there was like a team, an A team that could go and save them. Dun 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 dun. And Hu'Gurk, as we're going along, is just doing that tune just the whole time.
We would need somebody named Hannibal with us in order to do this.
I don't know if I can give you inspiration for something that can get us DMCA'd.
Surely not.
The A team?
The A team?
And what do you think the A in DMCA stands for?
We could be talking about that horrible movie. Anyway, Nights in the Court.
Right.
They can't DMCA Patreon.
Can
they?
We're about to find out.
There are ways. Anyway.
There are ways.
Yeah, you could.
Gotta pay me $5 first.
Nights in the Courtyard. Anyway, what is your? How are you? Are you just leaving this person for dead and leaving Arjhan's stuff within the city unreclaimed?
I mean, we could go in and ask her where the stuff is. Really.
Yeah, we can go ask around a bit, maybe.
We could talk to the guards. Maybe if we bring them the actual orc, they'll let her go.
Let's go ask them first, right?
Yes, yes, that's what I'm proposing.
Yeah. Is there a precinct nearby?
I would assume it's the giant spire that's sticking out of the ground.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm gonna ask
Squid?
one of the Forged.
Do you require assistance?
Yes. How do I get to the Underspire?
The Underspire would be this way.
Thank you.
So you make your way to the Underspire. You go down about a half mile toward where this giant hole in the ground is, and as you get closer, you see that there is like a wall being constructed around this hole, but there isn't a like portcullis or nearby that has 2 warforged and a human standing in front of it. But behind the portcullis, you can see that there is this stone bridge that looks like it's spanning across just like a chasm and eventually leads into this fallen spire.
Hi, excuse me.
What can I do for you?
Hi, yes, I'm looking to speak to the guards that arrested a supposed orc thug for murder recently.
For?
Because they have the wrong person.
We don't get the wrong people.
Yeah, but you did, which is kind of the issue that we're trying to raise with you. Hey, Cab, what are we gonna do?
I really want to slap them right. So, the problem is that the person that you caught is not actually the person that murdered someone. They just looked like them for that night.
What is the name of the convict that you're requesting information on?
The real name is Opal.
Opal Discard. The shifter?
Yes.
Yeah, she's been taken in on murder. She murdered somebody. She'll be executed within 2 days.
Great, she didn't murder anybody. That's the problem.
But she did.
But she didn't.
But she did.
She didn't, though.
But she did.
And how can you prove that? What's your evidence?
Have you put them under a zone of truth?
It's hard with shifters.
I could
Not
put them
really.
under a zone of truth.
Listen, I know it's easier to pass off your job because you already caught someone that looked like the murderer. I get it. Your job is so hard. But if you were to actually put them in the zone of truth, you would know that they didn't murder them. So let me make your job easier for you. Why don't we find the person that actually murdered them and you let her go so an innocent person doesn't get their life taken over somebody not wanting to do their job?
If you would like to raise charges against somebody else, by all means. But this person is scheduled to be executed, and they will be executed. Are you friends and family?
Yes.
You can deliver their last meal tomorrow.
Great. So, if I may ask, what exactly is the evidence that you have against her?
Ma'am, that's classified. Move along.
What a bunch of bitch. Of
So
course.
that's what they mean by bastard.
Yes. Well, I would like to raise charges actually against the person that actually did the murder. So if I were to bring them to you, what would you do?
We would take them in.
And you would let Opal go.
I'm sure we'd put them both under a zone of truth spell, see which one is actually telling the truth. Can you arrest this person? Or can you take this person? Well, can you bring this person to us?
Sure.
Because unless they murder somebody else, we're not going to be able to get them.
All right. Yes. And who was Opal supposedly impersonating?
His name's Bugosh.
Bogosh. All right. Do you have any information on them?
He's an orc. Lives on the Under Academy.
Great.
Why is everything under? Why isn't anything over in this place?
Well, there is stuff over.
You just got to be up there.
Right.
So it
Well,
confuses me.
thank you so much for your help. What's your name, dear?
Jake.
Of course it is. Goodbye.
Did he say
What's your
Jake or
badge
Jig?
number?
What's your badge number?
Jake, I think that's what I heard.
He flashes his badge and it lights up in a series of arcane runes. That's my badge number.
Great. Thank you.
Can you copy all that down? Take a picture of it. Cool. Bye.
We're leaving now, she says to her group.
Whenever you leave one of the Warforges, do you require assistance?
Yeah, like, so what's it, Bagash? We gotta like catch that dude. Can you help us get him, bring him in?
I must remain at this post.
Where's the Under Academy?
That one.
The Under Academy is this way.
Thank you. I swear to God, I've never been closer to stop being mad. Actually, I have, because I've done it.
Yeah, I was
But-
going to say.
Nice in the courtyard for Jake.
I've never been closer
From State Farm.
He
to
was
stopping
not a
as
good
an
neighbor.
authority figure.
Maybe he's
Actually,
from
I've
the
also
States Farm.
slapped.
Maybe he knows about hen houses. All right, Under Academy. That's where we're going. All right.
Was that some kind of school?
I don't know. This whole place is kind of confusing. All right.
So, what I'm thinking, everyone, right? I can, if we go there and we see him, if the time calls or I can perform, I can charm them, right? And then I can have them do whatever I want for an hour.
Awesome. All right, and if that doesn't work, then we'll at least see him, and I can then look like him, and then they can hang me and let Opal go.
No, because first of all, then you'd be dead.
Well, wait.
Maybe.
Do I have that occultance ability where I can measure people's worth?
You should. It should be under your features and traits, whichever is a rank 1 ability.
Okay, let's see. What does it read? The kill. Oh, it's determining the impact of kills, so they have to be dead for me to know. Sad.
That can be arranged.
Let me do the math between what I know of Opal and what I know of Hu'Gurk. We'll see.
Okay, so you make your way into the Under Academy, and you can see a lot of this is. Imagine, if you would, the worst dorms on a public campus,
Oh.
but just a city block full of them.
No wonder it's called the Under Academy.
I've lived there.
I was just gonna say the same. G19. Woo, no wood.
It's like a Motel 6 with many, many less showers.
Gross. That's so gross.
One shower per floor. Yep.
Oh, gross. Don't. Oh god, I'm gonna vomit.
I don't even know where we would go to look. There are so many people here. Maybe we're looking for Bagash.
Mhm.
I wonder if he
Everybody,
hangs out-
everybody make a perception check.
I was gonna wonder if he hung out with two peoples named Osh and
With Ash
Tosh.
and Kosh, yeah.
Perception check? That's a natural one.
Uh,
I've never been to a school before.
natural 20 for 23.
I
Vi,
got a 9.
like, as soon as you walk into the city, like, immediately to the right, like, maybe, like, a couple of buildings down, you hear from an alleyway, "But God, it's Bagash!"
I found him.
Oh, that was easy.
I'm going. Let's go, guys.
Wow.
Can we just look in front of the alleyway?
Yeah, you see, this, you see about 3 humans, all in this, like, same, like, uniform, except maybe just, like, a little bit looser, like, maybe they're out of class for the day. and you just see this orc in who's got like maybe like the sash from the uniform still on him, just like decked out in armor and stuff, just like leaning against the wall with a beer.
Should I try to charm him?
I don't
I
see
mean,
why not.
It would be like easiest, I think.
Looks like an anime delinquent.
Yes. Yes, they do.
I'm wearing the uniform, but not like a normal student.
I would like to cast Charm Person.
Okay,
Uh,
and I believe that requires a save.
Yes, a Wisdom saving throw of 13. Hopefully, they're not wise.
Well, they murdered somebody.
An 8. They fail.
Ah, hey. Hi, Bagosh.
Saw, dude.
Hi. Would you mind coming with me for a second?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
All
We had
right.
plans, remember?
All right, later, dudes.
Bye. I'm just gonna walk him. Come on, everyone, let's go. This is great. It worked. Don't attack him, please.
Is Bagosh handsome?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Connie is just like, wow. He seems so nice.
Wow, he's gonna be like, he murdered someone.
I mean, to be fair, we do that too.
Oh, but that's like...
That's allegedly,
level.
hypothetically,
Oh,
if
you
I
know-
would.
That
Also,
just like
why you?
that totally gives him that bad boy edge. So that's
Right.
just makes him hot.
Well, you know what? If they don't execute him, you should shoot your shot.
Really? Yeah. I think I will.
Okay, come on, Bagosh.
All right.
So, how's your day been?
It's good. Just skip class. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, a little bit drunk. What?
Just a
Did
little bit.
you spike my drink or something?
No,
No.
I didn't give you a drink.
All right.
Alright.
Where are we going?
We're just gonna go see some friends.
Okay.
Remember, we had plans.
Oh,
Do you
yeah,
like to
yeah.
party?
Love party.
We are going to have such a cool party for you.
Hell yeah.
Dex, Patsky, take notes on the evils of enchantment magic.
Yes, it seems to be rather uncouth.
Right. I mean, I take zombies over this. Ooh, ooh, icky.
Do you want
That's
to be
why I do
next,
divination.
Alellen?
No.
Exactly. Now be quiet.
All right, so you make your way back to the Underspire.
Mhm.
Jake is still there.
Hi, Jake.
Hi.
Here's Bagosh.
How'd you? All right. Follow me, I guess.
So, like, is your dad important or something?
He does not address you. He just waves his hand, and the portcullis vanishes. It doesn't raise. It just like melts away. Follow me.
What's up with that?
Don't worry about it.
Can I try to scrutinize it?
Sure. Make an Arcana check.
With my magicalness.
was that? That was cool. Kick ass.
Dirty 20.
30-20.
Filthy.
And it's similar to a major illusion. Like he was able to dispel it pretty easily.
There's no portcullis there.
It may not actually be a portcullis. It may be some weird thing where he's actually manipulating the reality of what this is. You're not sure. You would have to actually like go touch the portcullis whenever it refilled.
Oh. I'll consider it.
But as you all go with him and stand on this bridge, which the chasm beneath it falls pretty dang far. You're pretty sure you can see a little red glow of maybe some a magma stream down there. Like, it's pretty damn deep. As you get there, he waves his hand again, and the portcullis does close up. And you make your way across, and you're going into this tilted tower. You're in the worst part of the Fortnite map.
That's where we're dropping.
That's where you're dropping.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually you do, like, this bridge does go to a door that's in the side of the spire. It looks like it is a new addition. It is straight where the rest of the tower is not. And you make your way into this, like, sort of tilted hallway. This round hallway just goes, like, you're probably going along, like, half of the circumference of the tower and then down 3 flights of stairs until he escorts you back out and around. And on this floor you can see just like rows and rows of cells, but instead of like iron bars and everything, it's just a force field. And you can see just various people across the gender spectrum, various sizes, species, states of malnutrition. And eventually you make your way to this elven woman, long flowing dark hair, dark skin, in just the flashiest white and gold dress, just sitting as if she owned this cell.
Oh, I like her.
Opal, please come with me. Well, it's about time. Oh. She looks at Bagash, looks at the rest of you. I'm sure there's a story here. I would love to hear it. Just follow
Once
me.
you're free of death row, then I would love to share it.
I'd be very grateful if that was the case. Follow me. And Jake leads you all, now joined by 2 Warforged guards, down what has to be 10, 15 more flights of stairs.
Hu'Gurk, please carry me. I'm so tired of walking.
Oh, it's leg day. And
And eventually you are escorted to another hallway. This floor seems like it's much more in disrepair. Which is weird because it looks like what once was an entrance hall. And as you make your way into the center of the tower, toward the back of this entrance hall, you make your way into what looks like an office, or the door that leads into an office. Jake knocks on the door. Warden, we may need to clear up something. Please forgive the intrusion. And he backs up away from the door and like ushers you all back as well. The door opens and this like 6.5, 7 foot tall figure steps out. This long dark robe, long, very, very long arms and fingernails, long spindly fingernails, as this mind flayer steps out. Tentacles twitching as They take a long look at all of you. And what is the meaning of this? We need to... We have been asked to determine which one of these actually committed the crime for which they are being executed. There's a long stare at this guard. The Mind Flayer looks at all of you. Which one of you would like with bringing up this? I assume you're here for that purpose.
Yes. We are in need of Opal's name to be cleared, so we have offered our services to use a Zone of Truth spell to help clear the air. Your Excellency?
By all means. And he, there's this, sinister bow as he
thank you.
steps back. Entertain me.
Vi kind of leans into, whoever's next to her. He reminds me of an ex-boyfriend.
So, all right. Bagosh, I need you to stand up here. If you could. You're very handsome, and I think you're nice.
Just, turns to Vi.
Yeah, go do that, please.
And he goes.
Awesome. All right, so...
Don't resist the spell, okay? This is to help you.
Just breathe and accept. All right, now, Opal, I need you to also stand near Bagosh.
Very well.
Excellent. Also, and if you could do your best to let the spell happen. It's just a basic Zone of Truth, just some real easy stuff. We're not going to be asking any real prying questions. Just a did you or did you not do the thing.
I will lean to the warden. Warden, if she does end up being the perpetrator, maybe we have 5 minutes with her.
Make a persuasion check.
This is where I exhale, please. 25.
This would be acceptable. And he
Thank you, handsome.
he waves his hand, and this floating, this armchair just floats from out of the office and hovers next to him. He lays back in the chair and summons this just black iron, what looks like a mage's staff, to his side.
Oh, that is a neat trick.
You all might get the sense that this is a Mind Flayer Arcanist.
The traitor amongst their kind. So Connie is going to use a second level spell slot, and like all clerics before her, Zone of Truth.
All right. And with that shimmer of magical text tone, both creatures willingly fail the save.
Excellent. So, first question, what is, your name is Bagosh, correct?
Yeah.
Your name is Opal. Is that also correct?
Yes, that is the name that I've been.
You choose to
Going by.
go by Opal.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Now that we have got our litmus test questions out of the way, was it last night, night before? How long ago was it?
Jake, what was the person that they that
How long ago
allegedly
was it?
murdered?
Salmi Maserani.
Salmi Maserani. That sounds like a rich person's name.
Bagosh, did you know? Insert
Salmi
that.
Maserani.
Salmi Maserani.
Salmi Vasarani.
Salmi Macaroni.
Salami
spaghetti.
macaroni.
Listen, ask me 3 more times. It's gonna become macaroni.
Did you know the person whose name has just been said?
Yeah. Yeah.
Opal, have you ever met that person?
I have.
All right. Several days ago, I'm assuming it was several days ago, there was an altercation involving them. Opal, were you anywhere near that individual during the time in question?
No, I was not.
Where were you, if you don't mind me asking?
I was
Elsewhere?
in the Overcity.
Okay. And do you have friends who can vouch for what I am assuming are completely above the board legal activities that you were involved with in the Overcity?
No.
Okay.
Connie, I don't. This is not helping.
Bagosh,
Yeah.
were you with Salami
Macaroni.
Salami Macaroni?
I love salami and macaroni.
Yep. God, he's so stupid.
Inspiration.
Okay. Were you near Salmi Vassaroni the night that they went missing?
Did they go missing? No, I was with them whenever they were killed.
All right, and did you kill them?
Uh-huh.
Opal, did you kill Salami Macaroni? Salmi Vassarani?
No.
Your Honor, the zone of truth does not lie. What we have here in this court of laws is an admittance of a successful murder. I rest my case.
Are you, aware that we cannot take the testimony of a witness that is currently being charmed?
Oh, I could drop it.
Drop the charm.
I dropped it.
The fuck?
All right, so
This isn't a party at all. What the fuck,
No.
dudes?
but gosh, now I have a very
Did you murder Salmi Macaroni?
Yes.
There you go.
thank you. Your Honor, our witness is no longer under the effects of a charming effect. They have just admitted in clear conscience under the pretense of a zone of truth, which accurately allows them to tell the truth.
And it's not a charm.
So Bagash immediately jumps to attack. The warden raises his hand, and Bagash is lifted into the air.
Oh, fun.
and is brought toward him.
All right, that seems pretty neat. So is Opal free to go?
Magic rules.
This
Yes.
seems like a mighty big hen house. All right, let's get on.
Warden,
Oh.
are you free for drinks later?
I'm afraid I'll be taking my meal here.
Oh.
Of course. I would hate to interrupt a very nutritious lunch for
Gurk gets out
you.
popcorn.
Oh, by the looks of things, it won't be much of a meal, but you are free to go. You have
Yes,
provided
careful,
me with
it's like a-
entertainment and freed up my schedule for a couple of days from now. Goodbye.
So are you free for
Cool,
drinks
cool.
tomorrow? Okay, I guess I'll go.
Let's just skedaddle. You know what? If you need us, we'll call you. Our people. All right.
I would.
Vote to leave this place as quick as possible.
Yep. Jake is ushering you out. The Warforged are clearly leading you out, and as soon as before you exit the room, just from behind you, you hear the squelching of a brain being devoured.
It sounds like
I haven't heard
macaroni
that
in
in
a
such
pot.
a long time.
That is going to give him indigestion like you wouldn't believe.
Well, it's not much of a meal.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
Hey, Opal.
Oh, hi, Opal.
Jake is just like, please leave.
Oh, we're super on out of here. Thank you, Jake. You've been so nice. We have your badge number. I'll be sure to leave you like a 5-star review.
Leave.
It's fine. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye.
Are you scared of your warden?
I'm scared of the war.
You all make it back up. You are ushered by the Warforged out to the bridge and make your way back into the Terminus district. There appears to be another law mage that has taken Jake's place, and as soon as you are brought up, he waves his hand and the portcullis disappears. Alellen, you do get to
Gonna be all right?
Alellen, you do get a chance to feel it.
Oh,
It is not there.
Oh,
It's delicious.
It is not there.
that's secure. That is extremely secure. We love to see it.
I love to see it. I love that for you.
It probably doesn't have to be very secure.
So,
You know, when I think about it.
I have a question. Do you guys
Yes.
need like some drinks or something to maybe forget what just happened?
I
on
could
the
certainly
inside?
use a drink.
Let's go get some drinks. That sounds nice. You guys do tapis?
Oh, you're welcome, by the way.
Thank you so much. Let me change into something a little bit more. That's better. And she changes into a human woman in the same like sort of arcanist attire. Except it's a little bit more black, a little bit more slimming. Like, imagine if you would a dark school uniform.
Cool. That's awesome. Magic rules.
So, yes, drinks. I know a
so
place. And she
is it
ushers you
the-
immediately back to the sable quiver.
Oh, it'd be awesome if like they had calamari, like fried calamari, as we get that as
Oh,
an
no.
appetizer, and then that would be sweet.
I
I
don't
mean,
think they're allowed to do that here.
why? Squid's got a squid. I mean, it would be like,
Yeah.
That would make a good signature dish, right?
That's what I'm
The wrapping
saying.
is consistent.
right?
So Opal, right, there's a big hen house, you reply.
Into a small fox.
Yeah, okay, safe to move the cargo down the bottom road.
Okay. So, I clearly do not have the package.
Mm-hmm.
It is somewhere safe. It is in the upper city. It is within a temple to Agma. in a book called A Lay Person's Book of Common Knowledge.
A lady person's or lay person's?
Lay person's.
Okay.
I thought it's a lady person's too. I'm like,
I may have. I don't know. I'm very tired.
It's fine.
You just got done being in the
Death
jail.
Road, yeah.
You're fine.
Do you think Jake's gonna get you too?
Depends on how badly he fucked up. Sounds like he fucked up pretty bad.
He seemed
Well,
quite
seeing-
negligent of his duties.
Yeah, seeing as we did his job for him, I'm just saying.
A real bastard, I would say.
Yeah, but I have no faith in the politics of the corrections department.
Was Bagash like somebody? I mean, like I figure he's somebody's kid, but like, was he like the important kid?
Not really. I mean, there's reason that I took his form.
Okay, cool.
No, I was gonna argue that he get like probation as a first-time offender, but then we never really had time for that. So
No, everything moved really fast in there.
yes,
The Teshin Trading Company, they do the law the same way, I think. It moved fast.
Do they use aliens to do that?
No, it was usually like, okay, tell us. Oh, I don't want to tell you. Bam, bam, punch, punch. Oh, okay, I did it. That kind of thing. That it was really
you really
fast.
just charm people into telling you, really.
Yeah, I know that ruled again. Magic
Mhm.
kicks butt. I think I'm gonna be a wizard.
Well, I'm a bard, yeah.
And tuition is very competitive.
Mhm.
Tuition's actually really bad here.
Oh, I was talking about my school. I have a modest academy myself.
Oh.
Alellen kind of laughs as he says that.
And
Eventually,
waves to his students.
eventually, you do make your way to the stable quiver, and Opal is she gets drinks and food. She doesn't have any money on her.
Right, yeah, it's totally on us.
A gold will cover her expenses for the day until she can reclaim her belongings.
Oh yeah, hey, we did win a gold, so hey, much as well.
Hey, you cut even
Yeah,
on this
of.
adventure. Yes, so, like I said, I don't have Arjhan's package. It's it's kept safe within the tome. The tome is in a vault beneath the temple of Ogma. It's only upper city. It's just this terminus can take you there.
All right. Is there anything that we need to know before we go and get it?
I don't think so. I mean, good luck getting in there. Assuming you don't have the same shape-shifty stuff that I do, but to be honest, I just need to not for a day. I'm not trying to die for Arjhan, not today.
That's fair. Why would we need shape-shifting stuff to go up there?
Well, it's in the vault beneath the temple. It's restricted.
Oh. Mhm.
I see. It's easy for me. I can just turn into somebody who has access, but and then just like talk to the people to get in. But
Right. Well, I can do
Hey.
that.
I know that
I-
one.
I have every faith in your abilities.
I could do that one. Kinda. It's an illusion.
Yes. Who would we have to look like? Can you show us?
And she looks. She takes the form of a temple priest. Of Ogma. There's one of the things that she adds to this disguise is a very, very big messenger bag full of books
Mhm.
and like glasses with like 3 separate like bifocals.
Mhm.
So I guess they're like quadrifocals.
Okay. And do we have to say anything specific?
Yep, just hi. Hi, scribe. I need to get into the vault. I need to look into a particular book. The
Right.
layperson's guide, or the layperson's book of common knowledge. Actually, don't say that because I don't think that book actually exists within the vault, or it wasn't supposed to. Grand Scribe Lithinson. I mean, he's sort of like the reigning person over there. But I mean, maybe you could talk to just any of the other sisters, or actually, they'll probably point you to him.
Right.
So, like, you look like Bagosh to get in there?
No, I look like Bagosh to take care of something else.
Oh, cool. Okay, I won't look like him then.
Would
Yeah, that
they
would
let us
be a bad
all
idea.
in, or
Say that again?
would they let us all in if I look like that person?
Probably not. No, actually, part of the temple is like sort of like being reconstructed. Maybe you can like come in and say, "Hey, we're part of the construction crew."
Vault.
It won't get you into the vault, but it'll get you close.
Right.
And maybe like the one of you who does look like this guy, you can still get in. Everybody else just run interference.
That could work. Hu'Gurk, do you want to look like this guy, or should I look like this guy?
Maybe you should do that. I look more like a construction guy.
That's very true. These hands are not made for construction.
Mine are made from demolition.
Yes, they are, dear. She'll pat his hands.
And
I'm
as-
sure Connie and I can find something to do during all this.
You're part of the construction crew.
Do
Look
I
at those
look like I do
guns.
construction?
You're the supervisor, dear.
Every construction
Think quick
crew
on your
needs an
feet.
architect.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
and
Got
as you
this.
and as you all come up with this plan, that is where we're going to take a break.
Yay! So first,
We're
I'd like
actually
to
doing
say
stuff.
thank you, Cyber, for running this game. We are going to try and be back in 5 to 10 minutes, so don't go to a place and listen to grab a food, grab a drink, grab a friend, or possibly go to indooradventure.redbubble.com. Pick yourself up something nice, and we'll see you guys shortly. All right, everybody. Bye-bye! Back! Hello, everybody. We have returned from our break. How y'all doing?
Oh, I forgot. I'm ready spaghetti.
So, after freeing somebody who was on death row for murder by, providing the person who was actually guilty of murder, and then quickly leaving before he got murdered by the Mind Flayer warden, you all have come up with a plan to infiltrate the Temple of Agma in the Upper City. You have been pointed out to the nearest terminus that leads to that particular island of the Upper City. What would you like to do?
I would like to look like the scribe before we head up
How would you like to do this?
by using disguise self, which I have.
Sure. Okay, you take the form of this priest. They appear to be a male, early 40s.
Does this sound like a male voice? I don't
Sure.
know.
Why not?
I'll try my best. This is so much fun.
Interestingly enough, you were not given a name. But
Can I
hopefully,
go back and ask?
no.
Wait, we already
more-
went up.
This is more fun for me. As, like maybe Vi realizes this as you're going up the terminus.
We're literally mid-air.
I have no idea what my name is.
Yeah, but you all go to the terminus. You present your coins that you're renting, they all light up with the arcane energy, and you're all reverse gravitied up to the top, and make your way out into this district. This district has mostly like gardens, like parks and stuff, but you do see not too far away from you, almost on the edge of this island, and like actually on the edge, you see that there's some fissures, or some cracks in the side of the building. It looks like where this part of the island shattered off, the building has taken a little bit of damage from it. You can see scaffolding and everything around it. Like, this is definitely being renovated at the time, but you do see this Temple of Akma. Or you assume it's a Temple of Akma. Connie has religion. You're able to figure it out. Okay, so you make your way to the temple, knock on the door, just enter. What you doing?
Well, go towards where the construction is happening.
I will go separately.
Okay, yeah. So you make your way to the construction on the outside.
Yeah. See if there's a foreman nearby.
You look around. You see a lot of like people doing actual construction. You don't see the foreman nearby.
I'm just gonna start helping.
Hey! What you doing?
Well, I figured I would volunteer. I really like what you guys are doing here, and I didn't see anybody that I could possibly give my services to. So I figured the next best thing would just be, to, like help out. Like you guys, not that you are all doing a bad job.
Look. I'm gonna stop you there. If you want to help, that's fine and everything. Go inside, talk to Ted.
Ted, all right.
Talk to one Mr. Allen. First name Tim.
Just go inside, talk to Schmosby.
Tim Schmosby.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, it sounds
works.
like every other name you've said in this module. I was to be honest.
Listen, I'm tired.
Dude,
But look, I just can't have you like come. Like, if you want to just come out and help and everything, you got to talk to your dude. Just don't come out here and start helping out. That's really sus. Like, that's really suspicious. I don't know who you are, your credentials or anything. Go talk to the guy in charge. Go inside. Go.
Do we have hard hats?
Thank you so much for directing me in the right place. I look forward to getting to know you.
The best part is 7.5 foot tall bugbear loaded with weapons, a blue veined guy who's no one has ever seen anything like him before, and Connie, starry eyed but with the symbol of Asmodeus on her tabard, and a shield and a sword. We're just construction workers.
I mean, as you look, you do see like one of these people does not look like they're particularly built for manual labor, and is actually like manipulating the construction work, like doing magical construction.
Ooh.
So it's not just physical building.
Nice.
So Alellen might not be as out of place as you would originally assume.
I mean, Alellen's always out of place, but in a different way.
Well, yeah, I mean he's blue in the face.
I'm not from here. We'll leave it at that. I'm not from here. Thank the gods.
So Vi, since you had originally gone through to the front door, you walk inside. You see this traditional, not imagine if you would a bright Gothic cathedral.
Okay.
Where there's more light for reading.
Okay.
It's not just all scattered from stained glass and architecture.
Okay. Did I get the name of the person?
The person in charge is Grand Scribe Lethinson.
Lethinson.
See, that is equivalent to Schmosby in my mind.
I'll go to one of the sisters. And just hi. I need to talk to Grand Scribe Lathinson. I
Oh.
was here before. I needed to go into the vault.
Sure, I think he's downstairs over uh, talking with Schmosby. Sure, follow me.
Thank you.
And it's at this point that you all walk in. 1 second. Yeah, sure. It's just right down. And she leads you, or she points out a door on the side of the entrance that looks like it's leading down into the Undercroft.
Hmm.
Yes, are you looking for somebody light of the mist of the Noah upon you?
And
No.
also with you.
And with her spirit.
We're looking for a Schmosby.
It's down there.
That was easy. Cool. And just start walking.
Yeah, so you quickly catch up with Vi. Vi, as you walk into the Undercroft, it's this bigger room, and you see that there's also construction happening in here, like remodeling of one of the side walls. And even before you get there, you hear arguing. Like, it seems like somebody is not happy with the job that these people are doing, and they are not happy with the instructions that they're being given. You hear the clatter of tools, and almost before you reach this door to go into the next area, it busts open, and you see just like 5. They look like they were doing manual labor. They're in uniform and everything. They've got dust all on them and everything. They're just like, excuse me, out, pushing past you. Well, I never. Some people just can't grasp the architectural beauty that Ogma graces us with.
Yeah.
They never do.
Who's there? Come in, come in.
Step in.
Yeah, this man is clearly in like more ostentatious clerical robes. He looks like he's got the thickest reading glasses on, probably an actual inch in depth. All you can see is his iris and his pupils on the glasses. Like, it's that big of a magnification. Yes, the light of the Noah upon you. Yeah, how?
Spirit.
And with that spirit, how? What can I do for you?
And just to be clear, this is Tim Schmosby, or is this the?
This
is
looks
the
like
Grand
it's the Grand Scribe.
Okay.
Slibe.
Slibe.
And we're not technically here with Vi, who is a disguise.
No.
We're 2 separate parties.
Yes, that is why
So
I
we
wanted
will-
to.
Yeah, we will gesture.
Clear that
at
up.
We
Vi.
both were brought in together, but we're 2 separate parties.
Okay.
So
Again, I
She-
just wanted that on the
he
table.
was here first, pointing to the disguised.
Mr. Come up with a name and it'll be right.
Mr.
Blagovich.
Muriel.
Mr. Muriel, thank you so much for stopping by. How can I assist you?
Yes, I was hoping to get access to your vaults again. I forgot to look up one last bit of my research.
Sure, right. The secrets of the Mythala. Sure.
Thank
Step
you.
in. I actually had a few students come in asking about that earlier today. Gave them the book, but
Which book did you give them?
Mordenkainen's Magical Menagerie of Mythalas. I don't know.
Yes,
It's
yes,
just
yes,
one of
that's
those books with a lot of alliteration. I don't know
Yeah,
if that's the
yeah.
actual one. But I'm sure I could take you down to there.
I'm
And you, what can I do for all of you? You don't look. You don't. You look learned. You look like you're trying. Pointing at Dex.
We're constructors.
Yes, we're here to help
construction.
execute Agma's vision for this grand
Perfect. Come sit
cathedral.
right here. Let me explain to you her Grace's vision. Now,
Perfect.
Vi, he's pointed out the vault. He's not unlocked it for you.
So, would you mind just unlocking the vault for me before
yeah,
you give them her beautiful vision?
Of course. Sure. And then he comes over and, through magical and physical means, unlocks the door to the vault. The door is open, and you were given or on the wall, there looks like there are 3, like, crystals. Sure, just take a glowstone. Don't, you already know this, don't light any open flames.
Right. We'll take all 3 or 1, he said.
He said you know what to do.
I'm gonna take all 3.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
I think that's my -1. 1, not natural, because I rolled a 2, but 1.
Okay. The door's closed behind you. It is completely dark.
Can I shake these crystals?
Yeah, you shake them. Yeah. As you shake them all in your hand, you start to hear more pieces. As if shaking them all together has broken them.
Also, you have dark vision.
You have dark vision. Fuck. Can I have shaken them lightly?
Not with a 1.
Okay. Also, I have dancing lights, so.
Okay. So you use your dancing lights. Normally dark vision would let you get by, but like it looks like there's absolutely no light coming here. There's literally no way unless you have blind sight.
Dark vision is in dim lighting. Yeah.
Something like that. But with your dancing lights, the place is illuminated and you can quickly look around. For everybody else, as Leithison tries to explain his vision, I need everybody to make an intelligence check or intelligence saving throw as you try to follow his thought.
And it's everyone. So we're all there then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Intelligence save.
Oh, I did advantage.
13.
24. I'm keeping up. I got it.
Int
8.
saves, you're a Vidalkin. It's one of the things you're best at.
Yeah, I just remember that I get advantage on this. That's nice.
As he is trying to explain this vision, the geometries and everything that he is trying to impart on you, you're trying to wrap your head around it, Connie and Hu'Gurk, and thinking about it so much gives you the worst headache as he is trying to describe something that is actually impossible. And Alellen, you know exactly what he's trying to explain, and it is not going to physically happen. Connie and Hu'Gurk, you both take 5 points of psychic damage as you try and master this concept that is impossible. Vi, make an investigation check.
Okay. 13.
13. Yeah, you quickly enough, like looking around the room. There's not a lot of dust in here. In fact, there's probably something in here that is specifically keeping dust mites from causing damage to the books. But just looking around, you can clearly see a book pressed in between 2 very, very, very big and hard to pronounce titles by very, very big and hard to pronounce names. A layperson's guide to college knowledge.
Whoop. Open it up.
So as you open the book, this isn't a book. it is a book. It's just the pages have been cut out, so it could store a little sack about this big within.
Put it in my bag.
The book itself, or
Yeah, I'll put the sack back in the book and the book in my bag because he said the book was she said the book wasn't supposed to be there anyway.
okay. So you take the book.
Yeah.
Okay, and you make your way out. Do you do anything with the glow crystals?
I put them in a corner and put it.
Okay.
And then as I got the vault, I'm just trying to have like one of them catch my eye and just keep him talking.
Okay.
Alellen will try to do that by sort of trying to go along with what he's saying, but kind of poke at it and be like, "Oh, that's very interesting. How exactly does that work?" And then, given such and such principles of physics and things like that.
Okay. Can you make an intelligence deception check?
You have an inspiration.
Okay, so
you would use your intelligence modifier, but if you have proficiency in deception, you would use that as well.
I do. Okay, so I'll roll an intelligence and then just add like 2 to that. Okay, that's fine. 15.
15. You were able to keep him going.
Yo, Conster, are you like understanding any of this?
My skin feels itchy. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, a couple times will be like, Dex, are you all writing this down? This is important stuff. You'll be tested on this information.
Vi, make a stealth check. You have advantage.
Okay. $23.
3. You make it out completely unnoticed, and everybody else, you notice that Connie has left.
When I get out, I'll try to find like a. What?
Right, Vi has left. Sorry.
Yeah. I'll try to find
Connie
like
wishes she could.
Yeah. I'll try to find like an alley before I drop the spell so nobody sees me.
Yeah. With your stealth check, that's easy enough to do.
Okay.
So everybody else, how are y'all getting out?
This is all really well and good, but the people outside need help. Grand Scribe.
No. I need
listen.
this done. This is important.
Oh, well, I was told that I needed to talk to Ted Schmoes or Tim Schmoseby.
Oh, no, you're talking to me now.
Oh.
Listen, they don't really understand the vision, right? They're kind of like
explaining this perfectly.
I'm
on the
you
same
are.
page. They just can't grasp it. It's not their fault.
It's
Some
you
people
know
just can't understand.
Okay.
I think I got it. I'll just start on this wall, and he pulls both his maces.
No!
You,
I understand what we need to do here. Everyone sit down. This is going to take me about 4 hours, but I will explain this concept from the very beginning.
All right, I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't think this job's for me anymore. Is it all right if I just skedaddle?
No,
It's
no,
really
no, no,
nothing
no, no,
against
no.
you. I have a different deity,
No,
and I feel like
have-
this is a conflicting
I
point
have
of interest.
full faith that you can grasp this concept and prove that anybody.
It's not an intellectual challenge with which I am seeking. I just wanted to lift heavy stuff because that's like going to the gym and getting
Listen
paid
here,
for
Missy.
it.
You're gonna stay here. You're gonna listen to my lecture, and you're gonna make this damn mural.
And Connie eats a piece of her hellish brittle and just says, "I am not a painter." I am here to lift heavy things, old man, and you will let me lift them, or I will go. Eyes like glowing red, voice just booming. Do I
How
make
did it-
myself clear?
Yes, whatever you say.
Cool.
All right,
Like
Hu'Gurk, you want
noise
to come
gate?
with me?
Hu'Gurk just goes, cool, and walks out with you.
I think I'll go as well. She's my ride.
We're gonna go as well. Yeah, we're gonna go. And you all leave.
Yeah.
Vi, eventually you'll see everybody else step out of the Temple Dogma.
I'll just wave them over.
Connie's
How
wave
did-
is much more terse. Like you can tell she's a little on edge.
My brain hurts.
Oh no.
The noise gate on the microphone was like perfectly lowering the volume of that scream to where it was just like barely audible, as though from the exterior of the temple.
That was what
Just-
Vi was hearing. What was all that screaming?
I told him we had a difference of opinion, and he said that he was going to sit me down and talk at me for 4 hours. Nobody's gonna.
You
do
didn't
to
take
me.
that, did you?
I'm standing before you, aren't I?
She did not.
I am so proud of you, Connie.
All I had to do was eat a little candy, get extra sweet.
So proud of you.
Yeah, I was following what he was talking about, but that, at least on this plane, that is not going to work.
Well,
Maybe in the far realm, that sort of architecture has a home, but not here.
I
No,
think I'm
definitely
gonna
not
get.
here.
I think I'm gonna get eyeballs tattooed on my eyelids, so I could have just napped when he talked for like 4 hours. That would
you
have
know
been
what
alright.
you could do, Hu'Gurk? You could, since you can make yourself look like some different people, you could just make yourself look like yourself, but with eyeball tattoos.
Nice. It's disguised self. Ching.
Oh, so come on, Connie dear, you look like you need a drink. Would you like some of my my flask whiskey?
Connie just like sad nods. Yeah.
Just give my flask to her.
Take it. Connie, like, it definitely looks like Connie is a practice drinker. And then just hands it back.
If you need another sip, just you let me know, dear.
It'll be fine. I just need something greasy and like I just need to listen to my music box.
You put your music box on. I think they had macaroni back at the tavern.
Oh my god,
Macaroni
really?
and
I love
pie.
macaroni. Yay!
Yeah, I heard the salami macaroni voice. Excellent.
Yeah.
I want to try that. I was just like
Who
it's
doesn't
like
have
read my
inspiration?
mind.
Everybody got inspiration?
I think I
Good.
I
do.
still have mine.
I do now.
I do now.
Cool. So you have the book that you came here for. It looks like everybody who was not supposed to be murdered is still alive. What y'all like to do?
Do we know what is in here?
No. I
Do we
broke
need
some
to look-
crystals, so I want to get out of there as soon as possible.
Do we need to like talk to Opal about it? Is that part of our job, or like we
I
have
don't
the
know.
thing so we can leave, right?
We could go back to the steady quiver.
So, just if you would like this reminder, Arjhan's initial note for you all said that he would retrieve it whenever you got back, or at some point.
So we just need to take it? And then we're
Yeah.
good?
So you
Oh,
can
we
interpret that as you just have to have it
Yes.
and get it out of the city.
Yes. We also need to go to the tall guy lighthouse and get Rowan
right.
Daffield
That was the other
and her
thing.
pet Roper. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well,
Part A
Where's
of
that?
mission.
I think it's more than done. I mean, we saved someone from death row, we put someone on death row, and we got what we needed.
And fried calamari appetizers.
So,
Every time you do that, it reminds me of my ex-boyfriend.
Lighthouse.
your hobbies are dangerous. Are you sure that you can tell the difference between fear and attraction?
Have you never felt both at the same time?
No, I try to keep those two things very separate.
Oh, you live a boring life.
That judge, for
Yes.
instance. That judge was cool and sexy.
Right?
Okay, maybe it's just me then.
No.
Connie?
No.
Okay.
For
This
once,
is
you and I are on the same page.
For once, me and think are gone. Well, this is more than once.
All right, so we need to go to the lighthouse.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is that? Does anybody know?
It's not that far, I don't think. I say as I look at my map.
Because honestly, I'm feeling spry. I wouldn't mind going to the lighthouse.
I mean, I don't.
So
On the
Uh,
map, it doesn't look far away, but I don't know how.
that seems like something for your cartographer to track down.
Hey,
Woo.
cartographer.
All right. May I make a cartography roll?
Sure. I mean, if you get out a map, you would be able to. I mean, I don't know what your cartographer abilities are at this level. If you have something appropriate, that makes sense. But you do have proficiency with cartographer's tools.
Mhm.
If you were to get a map of the area that had Tall Guy Lighthouse on it, you would be able to come up with a route and a length of time. Because I don't think anybody around here has like pictures of the lighthouse for you to
Right.
teleport to.
Yeah. So if we can figure out like, a map and like where the lighthouse is, then I mean I can plot a course.
we ask one of those what are
Lord
they, wards that are just sort of hanging around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
You need assistance. One of them just like
God.
turns his head completely around. He's still sitting at the bar.
I don't like this.
What is he
Hey.
doing at the bar? What is he drinking?
Oil.
Oh,
Hey dudes, that's all like robotics.
Stereotyping.
Yeah, that.
Well, I would assume that's the easiest way to lube up your. I can't say it.
Satan kills herself in laughing. Tasha's hideous laughter is cast.
I can't finish that sentence.
We need to find out where the tall guy
Guy
lighthouse
Lighthouse.
is.
Tall Guy Lighthouse is. Yeah, calculating. And it gives you a measurement that would be reasonable to assume that it would take you 1 day if you travel northwest or northeast.
Is there a place where there is a map that we could buy of the area?
You could go to the Cartographer's Guild that way.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Do you require further assistance?
No. Thank
Good.
you.
Good day. Turns his head back around.
Excuse me, what are you drinking?
Whiskey.
It's my drink of choice too. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You dudes are awesome. Laters.
And you make your way out to the Cartographer's Guild?
Yeah. Just to say we have a map of the area.
So it's just going to be a silver. Especially if it's like for the local area. You see like the commonly traversed routes, the coastline, just the edge of the mountain range. And yeah, Tallgod Lighthouse is just however long it's supposed to take for a day. That's how much it is.
Okay.
Probably a little bit less because it's a fairly okay traveled road. You all are on foot at the moment.
I can probably, whip up a cart or some horses for us.
Good.
Better than walking.
All right. I would like to use my level 1 ability to get some transportation.
Okay. What do you need to do for that ability?
I'm trying to look it up now. Traits and features. Baha. Is it all the way at the bottom? Yep. It's a rental. No action. Basically, if I'm remembering it correctly, you're able to procure like a beaten up old cart or rundown horses for rent.
Yeah. So you go up to the sale master, just like, hey, not acting. That's copywritten. We can't use that. We can. We're using the book, but we're not. Darn security. Huh? All right. Here's your horse and cart. And it comes out pretty disheveled cart. Okay, horse. It's a little small.
It's
young.
not gonna last us.
Oh, come on now. Don't be like that. He'll get us there. And Kirk, puts a whole orangutan limb around the horse and gives it a hug and a snuggle.
Make an animal handling check.
Sure. I'm going to get bit, but that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man. I'm +3 in animal handling. Oh, my God. I should have kept my flipping mouth closed.
Yeah.
Do you have inspiration?
Because I got a 4. Sure. Let's spend it on being friends with our horse. Holy crap, and I rolled a 2. Wow. I'm changing these dice out. The dice in D&D Beyond are going to dice jail.
Cancel.
Still.
Problematic. I don't even want to look at those dice.
With a natural 20.
No, he said he got a 2.
No, I got a 2.
I know, the horse got a natural 20.
Oh,
Oh.
It's okay, I rolled kind of low. You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as it just kicks you clean across the away.
Kaboom. Hu'Gurk.
I think you need to ask them first if it's okay to touch them before you do.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Vice is standing far away from the horse.
I have to be less friendly. And I'll proceed to talk to the horse and in horse, I guess. Speak with animals.
Oh, hey, dude. I'm sorry about that, but I'm not used to that.
Yeah, I forget. I'm kind of intimidating, and I kind of did surprise you.
Yeah,
My bad. I should have asked.
We just met you. We can establish a relationship before you do shit like that.
I know.
I didn't know if you were about to eat me or something.
Totes. I get it. I should have done this first.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. So
that's okay. Where you going? Where we gonna go?
Tall guy, big guy, some lighthouse.
Okay,
day away.
I don't know what that is, but if you point me in the direction, I'll walk there.
Cool.
Carry y'all there. Yeah.
All right, here, have some berries. And
Oh, hell yeah.
I give him a good berry.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
He does the lip thing.
Uh-huh. And I did the palm out. Cool. Can I now ruffle your ears? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Pat his head. All right, let's do it.
All right.
And then I proceed to talk to the horse for as long as the spell lasts as we ride along.
Yeah. So it is going to get dark along the way. you will have to make camp on the way to the lighthouse.
On the way, can I take a look at what's inside the bag?
Yeah, so as you open the bag, let me make sure to. Okay, hold on. There's other information that.
Well, whilst you do that, at some point, Hu'Gurk like leans over to Connie and like, "Hey, any chance I could get some heals?" He's been wheezing the whole time, like this thing has busted his ribs or something.
I didn't realize that you were injured. Yes, of course. I will use a first level spell slot to give you the old Cure Wounds. So that is 1d8 plus 2 for a total of 3.
Okay. Yeah, man.
I'll do it again. That's all right. I feel a little bad. That was kind of wimpy. All right, so 1d8 plus 2 is 3. So you have regained a total of 6 HP.
Vi,
Yes.
as you open the book, I need you and everybody else, not including the goblin and the kobold, to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, shit. Sorry, guys.
Lamb.
Jesus.
24.
I am going to use my inspiration. That's slightly better. 12.
I got 11.
My dice did not go anywhere.
I'm gonna quote LB. D&D Jesus. I'm +5 and I got an 11.
Okay. If you did not succeed on a DC 13 save, you're going to be taking 21 points of damage, of fire damage.
Connie's down.
No. Cold damage.
Allen's dead again.
Yeah, Hu'Gurk's down.
As you open this book, it just explodes. Sorry. Only Vi would do that because she would have triggered this book within the vault whenever she opened it the first time.
So, wait. Do we want to, like, rewind back to the vault?
No, it's gonna happen now.
Okay. Sounds good. So, what's everyone sitting at? Vi, what about you?
I succeeded, so I take half.
Mm-hmm.
What was the full amount?
21, so you take 10.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm half.
Cool, I'm down.
Down.
The three of us are down.
Does the horse take the damage?
No.
Okay.
The horse nor the companions take it.
This is Vi's choice. You got 3 downed party members. All of our lives are in your hand.
Look. Since this is my bad and only Vi was supposed to take the damage, and if Vi is the only person up, this could have triggered in the vault and everyone's fine.
Nah, it's fine.
By the way, Vi,
By the way,
Hey.
sorry, I'm tired.
I have 9 good berries in my pocket.
Okay. Woo, sorry about that, everyone. Is the thing still in the book?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
It's just like a
I'll,
little. It's a little frosty now.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna. He always has good berries in his pocket, right? Right? I don't know.
I just fed one to the horse.
I think you just fed one to the horse.
Okay. I don't. Can I make them eat when they're I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds. It's fine. I don't want to make them choke. I'm not sure how that happens.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. Alellen. So you get Uh, 6. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Hu'Gurk so you get 6. And then second level Cure Wounds because it's the only one I have on Connie, so you get 7. I'm rolling real shit, guys. Hi, everyone. So sorry about that.
Whew! What?
I'm flashing back.
What?
Vi, you have opened this book. Its pages are worse for wear, but there's still this bag.
I opened the book, guys. I'm sorry.
If she goes for the bag, I dive for cover. Hu'Gurk!
I really want to open the bag.
Well, it's just got the 1,000-yard stare. He would be a mercy at this point.
I could always take you back out, dear.
You open the bag.
Yeah.
I need everybody to hold on while I consult. There are 12 gems within it. You just pour them out there. The bag is not trapped. There are 12 gems within it. They're all black and very finely cut. Make a investigation or nature check.
Can I get like?
If you have jeweler's tools proficiency,
I
you can
do.
also add that to this. Like you can use that in place of the investigation or nature. You make an intelligence check, and you would add that proficiency.
Okay, make an intelligence check.
Yeah, because you can't add proficiency twice.
Wait, make an intelligence check, then add proficiency?
So if there's any other intelligence
Intelligence
skills
science.
that you're proficient in, it would be the same modifier.
Oh, okay. 15.
15. That's exactly what you needed
Oh.
to determine that 4 of these gems are real black diamonds worth about 5,000 gold pieces apiece.
Holy shit. But I just have a little jeweler's like eyeglass. She's a gold digger, guys. This is...
The other 8 are also very finely cut, but they are instead smoky quartz and are only worth about 10 gold apiece.
I really hope Mr. Arjhan's only hoping for 5. 4 finally caught black diamonds.
Well, you have access to. Wait, does your bag go to headquarters?
No.
Never mind. I was gonna say otherwise you could just make like a direct deposit and hope that counts.
I mean, do any of you have sending? Do I have sending? I don't have sending.
No, that's outside of my wheelhouse.
I think that's next level. Or something, I don't know. Oh, do our necklace do sending to headquarters? What do our necklaces do? What do our necklaces do? There we go. That's the...
Your necklaces are essentially just an ID with a... Essentially, they can be scryed upon.
Oh, okay.
Your secretary can also hear through them. Your corporate assigned Abishai.
Yeah, but we'd have to get back. Okay, so I'm gonna just put these back into my bag.
We can worry about that later.
Yes, I just don't want him to think that we stole from him, because that would be very bad for us.
Yeah, Allen's like half paying attention as he's using prestidigitation to like warm his extremities to avoid frostbite and losing like a toe or something.
Yep, it's really hard to notice where you're frostbitten because you are blue.
Oh.
No, Alellen's toes are blue. Oh wait, they are. It's like that.
Well, if it were serious, it would be closer to like black or like purple,
Yeah.
the really bad frostbite stuff. So it must not be too serious. We're
You're
Dudes,
fine.
thankful for that.
dudes, I got fur sickles. Flicking ice off.
That's cool.
But eventually, you do travel until it gets dark, and set aside a place to make camp for the night.
All right.
Okay.
What are people's watches?
Fossil.
I can meditate for 4 hours and then take 2 watches.
Just somebody tell me what I need to do. I'm gonna use my last spell slot and snatch. Give myself 10 more good berries.
Okay.
I shouldn't eat all those good berries. Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's like drinking too much Soylent. Like that much isn't supposed to be in there.
Exactly.
Like drinking any amount of Soylent, really, and your body's like, that's not.
That's not real.
That's not
You're not fooling anyone. That's not a meal.
Yeah. If no one needs her awake, Connie's gonna pass the fuck out. She had
Pass
a
out.
big day. She yelled at
Yes.
somebody.
Yeah, I guess Alellen will probably take first watch then, but just kind of sit and be like, Dex, keep watch. And he's there, but he's just
Does everybody have a watch, or is it just Alellen and then Hu'Gurk? Or
I know that.
Well, I can
Vi
take
is
2
also doing it.
watches. I can take the last 2 watches. So if 2 people take the first 2 watches, I can.
roll a d4.
Fuck.
Just
Okay.
anybody.
I roll. 3.
3. The first 2 watches pass uneventfully. Vi, you are on watch whenever this occurs. There's a massive earthquake. Like the entire camp is shaking. Your horse not liking this. Everybody else can make a perception check if they think that they can try to sleep through this.
For comedic effect, of course I'm gonna try.
9.
Also 9.
Damn, 21. Nat
21.
20.
Okay, so all of you beat the DC of 5.
Oh, makes sense.
But Vi, you see as these 2 pillars of stone just like erupt from the ground, caving in on themselves, and then sparking with this just reddish orange glow. The entire place just catches on fire. And there's just this demonic portal, right? Okay, I really need this to adjust to my face so I don't look at this.
Dude, it's awesome.
It's so saturated.
You know what? We're gonna
Don't
deal
work with it.
We're gonna deal with this. This
It
is
is
what I
hell.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
It is
Run with it.
hellish. It's
Run with
kind
it.
of like burning into my retinas. a little.
Yeah, just a little. It's like looking into like a heat vision.
Both Connie and myself. This is just like home.
Yeah, there.
It's funny that you say that, because from this infernal portal steps out this red-skinned gentleman who looks about 9 feet tall, in this finely tailored white suit, a red staff, or a red-orbed golden staff at his side. And he steps out, surveys the area. The sky crackles with red lightning.
Asmodeus, I believe.
At your service,
Ooh.
my dear.
Oh, a gentleman.
Now tell me, is my granddaughter here?
Yes, she's currently sleeping. I can go wake her up should you wish.
Connie, dear.
Your grandfather's here.
Grandpa? Grandpa! Connie just like comes running out of her tent. She's wearing like straight up pajamas, like t-shirt, comfy pants, some slippers that have like, I don't know, what's a cute thing from the hells? Ice demons or ice devils. She has ice devil flippy slippers.
Those are so cute.
Just like little bugs with their little
Yeah.
mandibles. Yeah.
Rush up and give Granddad a hug.
My dear, how is your job going?
Oh, it's been so nice. I
the Colonel.
love it. It's been great. So the first time that we ended up getting hired, it was actually like a little scary, but I nailed the interview. They hired me on the spot. Then we did some jobs, and then they realized that they actually didn't hire me the first time, so they got official and hired me the second time. So I've had a real job, and then we went up north to Ilyard's Rest, and then while we were at Ilyard's Rest, we ended up, there was a guy who was not so nice. I don't think you like him at all. He wasn't anything
We took care
at
of
all. But we ended up like getting a sweet house from him, and then Vi was there the whole time, and she's been like super helpful. And then we went to Vascor, but it's not like a floating city anymore. It's like a shattered city, and it's all like spaced out. And we cleared somebody's name of being a murderer, but that was because they were useful to us, and then we switched it out for the real murderer, and he got his justice. So you'll probably end up seeing somebody coming through the hells soon. His name was Bagosh. He was an orc fellow, like a wizard.
I don't think Bagosh is coming to my realm, but I did have somebody come in who said that he ran across you all. His name was Folston.
Oh, he was the douchebag who we ended up getting the house from.
Oh, yes.
Might want to give him a harder time.
Well, he's a Limeray right now, so.
Oh,
I think he's going to be that way for a while, Granddad. At least his hands are the right size.
Probably not that much of a difference. Think about it. Probably looks fairly similar.
Ah, yes, the sticks did not have to do much work. Now, how are you all? Is there anything?
good.
That's Vi. She's super nice
Hi.
and really sweet. That's
Pleasure. And
Alellen.
she'll put her hand
He
out.
works for Tiamat. But he's been really helpful so far. And then that's like my best friend Hu'Gurk. And
Hu'Gurk.
he talks to animals, and it's really neat.
Pleasure to meet you all. I am Asmodeus, the Lord of the Hells. If you ever need anything of your heart's desire, I can provide it to you for a price. But of course, you are friends of my lovely granddaughter Connie, so maybe I'll go easy on ya.
Oh, you're just the best, Momo. She just gives you a big hug.
Now, Connie, I do have to say, you're carrying some new equipment with you.
I've been putting it together piece by piece. There's this big like golden thingy, and it helps me move really fast and takes us where we need to go. But I know that once it gets like all of its pieces back, it's like, you know, like a jigsaw, but it's missing like 5 pieces, and those pieces are like scattered out everywhere. But once we get those pieces back, then it can do all sorts of things. And I thought that it would actually make like a really nice like gift to you as a thanks for helping me get this job.
You're, well, bless your heart, you're so thoughtful.
Well, of course, I love you, Grandpa.
I love you too, Connie. Yes, if you are able to complete this artifact, why, I think I would very much like it.
I thought you would too. I always got you in mind.
You speak so much about you.
Well, now, it's is there anything that I can offer you? I have to say my time here is limited, but I did want to check up on my favorite granddaughter.
You said you could offer anything our heart's desire.
Of course.
Well, what would a girl have to give to get a drink with you?
I told you she was sweet.
Just some time, I suppose.
I can do that.
Well, like I said, right now my time is
No, whenever
limited,
you're free.
but
I'm sure you're a busy man.
make Connie.
Yeah.
Vi. Sorry. What ability check do you want to do to flirt with a god?
Roll to fuck Grandpa. Grandpa Momo fucks.
Persuasion?
Okay.
Performance? No, persuasion. I'm better at that.
Gotta be genuine.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay. That seems like a good time to use it.
Yeah. 23.
23. Well, actually, I can keep Mephistopheles waiting for just a moment.
Yeah, you can.
I'm sure he
Please,
won't mind.
Of course not. Please, ladies first. Gesturing to the hellish portal behind you.
Thank you. She'll drop in.
Mm-hmm.
See y'all later.
And we will get into what occurred Nights in the Courtyard. And that's where we're going to end it for the night.
Excellent. We should get T-shirts that say "Grandpa Momo fucks."
Fucks.
It's just Asmodeus like giving a thumbs up.
I just put it in chat.
Oh yeah. So first and foremost, I would like to say thank you to Cyber for running this game. I was not expecting any of this in the last bit, so like, all right, let's see where this goes. Thank you
The
again.
man delivers. The man when he says he'll give you a chance to bone, he will give you a chance to bone.
It'll happen sometime.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for playing with me.
Yeah, I always love being a part of these games. And speaking of, where can I find you? What do you do?
So, you can find me. You can find most of my links, cyberwolf121.live. It's got links to my Twitter, where I shit posts mostly, and post pictures of my dog, especially whenever she's scared of the thunder, because she's a good girl. You can find links to my Twitch, where I play video games really badly and talk about the lore. Right now, we're having shenanigans in The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. It's my first time playing that game, and my god, we are not playing it correctly. Or we're playing it exactly correctly. I don't know.
Bethesda game.
It's Bethesda. There's the YouTube there as well. Right now, it's pretty much just channel trailers and archives. It's got a link to my Patreon, where if you join Patreon, you can just like pay $2 and you would get some Exandrian conversions, including a newly updated Descent into Avernus. It's been updated with some juicy information that came out of Rime of the Frost Maiden. So if you want to use that without having to buy a new book from Wizards of the Coast, it's there. What's not on there are the games that I'm in. So right now on Mondays, you can find me on this channel, this very channel that you are at right now, where I play Arjhan Yodaris, the guy that you've been hearing about in this game, but in our homebrew game, where we're learning the importance of communication.
Corey is working on her listening skills.
You can
Spicy.
You can clearly also find me here on Thursdays, DMing this wonderful game of corporate bullshit, also as Arjhan. Now, you can also find me on some Tuesdays, at least one Tuesday every month, on twitch.tv/highshelfgaming in Rage Across Seattle, a Werewolf the Apocalypse 20th edition game, where right now you can watch the VOD of the first episode. I play Logan. He is a werewolf yoga instructor. It's super fun. It was a super good time. We saved a fish.
Connor was in his element during that game.
We saved a fish and almost lost a character. So bad.
That's normal. You'll get used to it. He does that.
But yeah, it was a good time. We'll come back sometime in October. I don't know. It's a monthly game, not the same week every month, but we'll let you know. Watch the Twitter for that. Yeah. That's me.
Excellent. And Satan, where can we find you? What do you do?
Hi, I'm Satan. You can find me on Twitter at LSFM or here every Thursday trying to date a god, specifically Asmodeus of the Nine Hells, Grandpa Momo. You can also find me on the Hype Goblins on Sunday mornings, 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. EST, where I take my friends through a very loose D&D game, which is just really a telenovela disguised as a D&D game in a homebrew world. You can also find me for the next 2 Mondays for the last 2 episodes of Castle Falkenstein over at Wandering DM 8 o'clock EST p.m. And you can find me once a month here as well. So I think it's next Wednesday, playing Lilith, my vampire mobster, in a made-up game that we all made up at like 2 a.m. the day of, GM by the awesome GB. It's called Monster Noir. And you can also find me, what else? This Saturday over at Valdrian's channel, 4:30 p.m. EST. So many time zones. Playing Dragon Age. It's the last 2 episodes. These next 2 Saturdays. Well, last 2 episodes of the season. And every Saturday at 8 p.m. EST, you can find me over at Plot Hunters, where I play my buff barbarian Babelina. We're going through Tyranny of Dragons. It's really cool. We just made a franchise out of the Flying Castle, and it was great. You should watch the last episode. Specifically, it's on the YouTube. Please watch it because we made a business deal with the giant to open up our own the second location of a bar in the castle, and convinced to turn it into a pit fighting ring and bar. That's
As
me.
you do
Yeah.
to me. Oh, hi, it's me. I'm Ethan. I'll get this right eventually, but I stream not so much video games right now because grad school is a thing that is happening to me. I'm not really participating; it's just happening to me this semester, I think. But I play a lot of games like this one. That's one of them. On Wednesdays, I'm over on High Shelf Gaming, and I'm playing Blades in the Dark. I play the Spider. It's a whole thing. There's a lot of demon stuff going on right now. And then now on Fridays, I think bi-weekly now, I am running a game on High Shelf Gaming called that I've titled Horrific Spooky Gaming, because it's just like a cosmic horror thing that we're doing. And our first session's tomorrow, and it's going to be a hoot and a half. And also I'm on jabroni.tv like Connor. There's some like YouTube stuff up now, actually, if you go check that out. It's like, some Fall Guys, some Among Us, like trendy YouTube gaming content. We're gonna blow it up with the YouTube gaming. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm probably forgetting something, but I feel like it's it. Cyberpunk, also on High Chef Game weekends. That's all I got.
Greybeard Tavern, and check my Twitter for my schedule. I'm coming to a bunch of season ends, and I'm gonna slow my streaming down because I'm gonna be playing more offline type games. But until then, you can find me at 3 p.m. over on Encounter Roleplay playing Diesel Punks, an Apocalypse World game. Followed by also on Fridays at 8:30 p.m. On G Game nights. We're playing The Sprawl. And then Sunday mornings, right back here for Deep Sky Derelicts. I get to play with all my toys there, and it's, all kinds of crazy good fun. Things are gonna fall. And then back at Sunday 4 p.m. at G Game nights for Monster of the Week. And then Wednesdays once a month, I'm here playing Monster Noir. That's me, GB.
Excellent. And if you've made it this far, you probably already know who I am. But if you don't, hey, Acorns, what's up? It's me, your buddy, your pal, your friend, the Indoor Adventurer, the showrunner here at twitch.tv/Indoor Adventures. We use shows like this on Mondays and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, as well as on Sundays at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If this is your first time joining us, you can go to youtube.com/Indoor Adventures to check up on all of our VODs, or go towards anywhere audio casts are made available for free. You can find us there under the same moniker. But for now, we are going to be going into our Patreon supported after show called Nights in the Courtyard, where we answer questions not only from the community but also from each other. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask either myself or any of these other fine folk, you can join us on our Discord page, which we have linked either down below in the description or off on the side if you are watching the Twitch chat. So it'd be this direction that way. But we are going to be heading into that. So I'd like to say once again, thank you to everybody who decided to stop by. Thank you to these wonderful players for putting up with my bullshit, and we will see you guys next time. All right, everybody.